First question.
Mr. Kasich, there's
Yes.
a report in, I think, Plunderbund. It's a blog you may or may not read. That
No, I've never seen
your
it.
staff is going to get higher salaries than the Strickland administration. I was wondering how that comports with your position as a fiscal conservative.
Yes. Don't believe everything you read.
No, I don't.
Yes. I even decided that that was important when I checked the Dayton Daily News newspaper. But anyway, Laura, the deal is I think you're going to find, and we're going to release all these numbers, I think on Monday. I don't know if it'll be Bob Blair or Beth Hansen, but they'll sit down with you, and my understanding is our total spending will be under the current administration. And that's my understanding on this. That's what we try to achieve. Now, Laura, we tried to, and again, I think this is an area where Beth and Bob are important. One of the things I find out in this job is that if I spend all my time, we get back to my famous phrase, worrying about every detail, I'll trip over the anthill on the way to the pyramids, okay? And I don't want to do that. So, there are going to be detailed things that I'm not going to have. And, I just have to tell you that up front. But it was my directive that at the end of the day, we are able to have a total budget that will be under, and we went through this in the rank of where we thought the cabinet had more responsibilities. Is that what we're talking about, the cabinet?
Yeah, it's in 170.
Oh, that's inside the governor's office. So
Yeah.
it's the same deal there, okay? So look, this all gets back to, it all gets back, first of all, I believe we'll be under it. But let me just talk about the other side of this. We're fortunate that we're getting a lot of good people to come in. Salary is an issue. There's a lady standing in the back of the room who's had 2 very good offers in the private sector who we would like to have come and work for us, and I don't know that we'll get her. So what we're trying to do is to call people to service. I think so far we've had good success in being able to get people to come out of the private sector. But you need to understand that, well, you all understand because you're reporters. There's not a lot of money in all this. And so what we're trying to do is to make sure we pay people based on the position, but just because somebody paid somebody X doesn't mean we're going to pay them X. We may pay somebody else less. So, but it's our overall goal to try to be under their numbers. And I think we'll get there, but again, I'll have you talk to Beth and Bob. They'll brief you fully on Monday. And I would really encourage you, just like I encourage Mary Taylor and have made it a rule for myself, to just not read blogs. So,
Governor, like these, are you
yeah.